performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Love the street, always.
Always got to test my audio. You lot can hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea won 4-3 against Southampton. It was 1-1 after 90 minutes, of course. A very, very good, not a good game, but it's one to get rid of and on to the next one, basically. But I'm joined here with Josh and Alfred. First of all, Alfred, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very happy that we got through in the end. But one thing I want to say is Mason Mount plus penalty equals miss. I do not want to see Mount take a penalty for Chelsea ever again. He last season, his penalty eliminated us from this competition against Tottenham.
Yeah.
He scored because he got to take it again was it in our last game?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know which one.
Yep. And now missed again today, and I know I'm missing another one or two times where he's missed recently in the last season. This one and last. So I hope he doesn't take one again.
I tweeted it as well. It's kind of frustrated me recently. Someone said it was a very good save, which I do think it was, but I felt like those type of penalties make it look that good, or maybe just me.
It was like a weird run up to the shot.
I'm not gonna lie to you lot. I was worried about Hudson Odoi's penalty. I was like, I don't know what he was doing. I genuinely don't know what he's doing. Like, who takes penalties like that? I think Pogba, not like exactly Pogba. I mean, when they stop right at the ball and then hit it in. Balotelli does it, I think. Balotelli does it as well. I've never seen Chelsea take penalty. I don't think.
I can't remember it off the top of my head either.
Yeah, but yeah, Josh.
It was. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah,
Josh?
no, it's nice to get through. Again, it's a team playing of guys who haven't played that much out together, let alone at all. So it's nice to get through. I thought there were a couple of decent performances. I think some of the guys got a little bit tired towards the end there. But yeah, I mean, Kepa, fantastic job again. He made probably 4 or 5 really, really quality saves. So
still the one that he conceded.
I mean, he probably should have caught it. The goal that went in, he probably should have caught it. But at the end of the day, he still saved us quite a few times with some brilliant saves. I mean, again, I know it's tough to get on guys about penalties, but I'm with Alfred. I don't really need to see Mount take a penalty for a little while. He should just hand those off next time when he can. Also played a really strange ball to a wide open Kai Havertz. So when he first came on, he skied into the stands. Was a bit odd. But yeah, I thought some guys played really well. I thought Reece James played really well today. Chalobah, I thought, played pretty well, all being said. I thought the midfield for the most part was pretty good. Even Saul, I thought, played pretty decent.
He got into the game.
He did, and that shot that shot that was saved at the end of the game there, that was going in the back of the net. It was a beautiful shot he put on target. Kovacic, I thought, played really well. I think he got a little tired maybe towards the end of the game. It felt like he was getting a bit tired.
He was. That's why he was giving the ball away like that.
I thought Havertz played well, but he was when he's just playing striker, the game for him is a little bit different. I mean, I'm glad he got a goal, but he also, not a 10 out of 10 by any means. So yeah, I thought Barkley looked rusty. He made a couple of nice runs, but he also I think missed a couple of passes, a couple of opportunities when he was on the ball. But yeah, overall, it's just good to move on when you're playing again. When you have a team like that you put out there, the goal is just to move, and I think they did their job. So
yeah, Kazilla, you there?
Yeah, bro. Who's in?
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm home. I'm just.
This guy sounds so. I think NBA has been killing you or something. What's going on?
Nah, this football club's been killing me, man. I'm just tired of this football, man. Honestly, bruv. Like it's just the eyesore to watch at times. Like I thought we were becoming a more progressive side. As soon as we appointed Mauricio Sarri, I thought it was a whole culture shift in the club. But we're back to just pragmatic football where we just beat teams by luck. We get XG of 0.2 whatever, and then we score a goal on luck. Like for me, when certain players are not in the team, for me, the game is a lot harder to watch. For example, when we don't have Christensen or Thiago Silva or someone like a sweeper in the middle, our ball progression is so bad. Like at points I saw Chalaba just hoof the ball up to Havertz. It was like, what's the point? I thought we're a team that monopolizes the ball, creates chances, and plays on the front foot. And it doesn't have to be attacking football. Ideally, it should be, but as long as we have the ball and we can create chances, that's all I want. But it's never like that, man.
Don't you feel because they haven't played with each other that much?
I mean, but that is a factor. But for me, when players like Jorginho are not on the pitch, like Christensen, Jorginho, these guys are key to the system. For example, when Jorginho's not playing, you see Mateo Kovacic drop deep to get the ball, and this is not really his position. Mateo Kovacic is a box to box. He needs to be helping on both ends. Like usually when the centre backs have the ball, their first passing option is usually Jorginho, who's able to turn on the ball and start get the play ticking. You know what I'm saying? But when it's when you have a Saul next to Kovacic is gonna have to have a lot more pressure. He has to do Jorginho's role as well. So, and then I didn't want to talk about the front line apart from Joe. Honestly, for me, Ziyech. There's nothing more I can say. Kai Havertz as well. There's nothing more I can say. A lot of these guys, man. For me, it's just
Ziyech was shocking today. He was so bad.
Shocking. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I'm like in the middle.
You know what I really noticed, like when we play Premier League teams with their physicality, is like he could do well on the ball, but you're not gonna get that clean passes without some type of contact, and he's just too weak, bro.
Bro, do you know what it is as well? How many times have I came on this platform and said how when us this season we've regressed? We're not as good as we were last season. I've said our luck's gonna run out sooner rather than later. Both times we played Villa, we weren't good. When we played Malmo, we weren't good. We just had Lukaku to bail us out. Juventus were not good. Brentford got battered, made it out alive. This game, it's the same shit, man. I'm tired of it now, man. Honestly.
But isn't that like it's a negative, but yet a positive that we're still not playing our best, but we're making it through. You know what I mean? Like I agree with you. Like, trust me, I don't like the brand of football either. But I think Tuchel came in and he establishes through the system, and he had no chance. He had to get results, and he saw the fixture we had. So he's like, yo, he can't really change things now and risk going through that hard run of fixtures and changing stuff up. You know what I mean?
Bro, you know, it's with our fan base. We don't give managers time. That's the problem. For me, when Sarri was saying he should have got a lot more time.
I knew he was gonna say sorry.
You know the match going fans. You know how they done and whatnot. And then Lampard was given a lot more time because he's a club legend and whatnot. But I feel like Tuchel has a lot more credit in the bank. You're not going to be sacked tomorrow if we go on and lose and run the games. It's not that deep because you won the Champions League for us. You have a credit in the bank. But if you can switch the formation, that's all we ask for, man. That's literally all we ask for.
You fully want the formation changed?
Bro, if there's no Jorginho and there's no sweeper in the middle of the centre back, I don't want to see this formation, my friend. I don't want to see this formation. I don't want to see the 3-5-2. I'm done with that. Oh, I don't want to see the 3-5-2. No way in hell. 3-4-3 or switch to 4 at the back. But if 3-4-3, I want to see these guys play Jorginho, Christensen, Thiago Silva. That's it.
I think if Loftus would have played today, it would have looked a little different in the midfield.
And he would have been making those breaking runs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know that breaking run you lot chatting about? I tagged you lot in something on Twitter now. If you go check it, Ruben will be at the end of that clip that I've tagged Josh, Javi, and Kazilla. I'll probably play it after anyway.
But even with Ruben in the team, as much as he's a good footballer, we can't shoehorn him in. For me, if we're playing a 3-4-3, the pivot I want to see Mateo Kovacic and Jorginho when we're playing regular games, and when it's the big games, you shift Kante in there. But there's no really space for Ruben. If you want to shoehorn Ruben in, you play a 3-5-2, and we saw how good a 3-5-2 formation is for us. It's not good, like.
Bro, there's no shoehorning. He deserves to he could do. There's honestly not much he can't do, honestly, except for the specific Jorginho role where he controls the tempo of the game. But even that, I feel like Ruben could do that to a degree.
No, he can't,
maybe.
I'm
Bro.
sorry, he can't.
I think he can. He can't do it as well as Jorginho, obviously. But if you looked at that Brentford game where we were controlling the game at the 6, and plus he offers, like you see, Southampton is a physical team, so he could escape some of that pressure. I know Kovacic was doing it as well, but it's like we would lose it in the mid. It would break down in the midfield, and they're going like Salazar. I feel like is really good. Like for example, right? We played a ball into Mount. I expected Mount to hold it up. But Salazar was just pressuring him, and the ball came right back into our penalty box. Stuff like that, it like takes the pressure off of us.
Yeah, I mean,
They both offer different stuff. Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, I think obviously, I don't think any of us were expecting four guys to be out injured today. I think that obviously we kind of got shoehorned into playing a certain.
I think that was bullshit
formation. Yeah, having certain guys be out, it kind of like I think it kind of hamstrung Tuchel a little bit as far as like who and where he had to play guys. Like I think if Asby was healthy, obviously Cho wouldn't have played right wing back, and Barkley probably wouldn't have started. So, yeah, I mean, it is like again, it's to me, I understand what Kaz is saying. It is what it is when you have those 11 guys on the pitch. Like
Kaz is just frustrated because he wants to see us play nice.
We're not going to be that team,
football.
Though. We're not going to be that
and
team.
I get it, bro, because I look at it and I'm just like, I want to dominate teams and play them off the park as well. But
that's not us.
I'm just accepting the reality of like the players we got as well.
It's supposed to be us though, bro.
No, it's not. We never dominated like that before.
No, but we're supposed to. This is what Roman wanted this, bro.
I think he's over that now, man. It's just true.
But cause this is the repercussions of switching managers so much.
No, but because Tuchel has credit in the bank, bro. That's the thing. If we go on a losing run of form, but we're playing good football, he's got time to experiment.
Yeah, but he has to implement that now. I feel like this is the one manager, bar Mourinho, that actually had time to implement his system. You know what I mean? Tuchel can show that potential because I don't remember Tuchel ever being like I think his teams are always like attacking fast during the wings, you know, on a wing play. Like I don't ever remember his teams being like this. So I think he's working with the players he has, and like this is what I'm going back towards the repercussions of switching managers so often. Like of course he inherited a good squad, but it's still not his squad. You know what I mean? So every manager has to come in and deal with the players left over and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of that where it's like you try to build it. That's why I don't think Chelsea in general build teams for specific managers, which is frustrating to managers. Obviously, like they want certain guys that will play in their system, but at the end of the day, the board know how quickly they can make changes. So they don't always buy players for a specific manager because of that reason. And it can be in situations like this, like where we it'd be nice to play a 4 at the back system, but we don't necessarily have, all the guys that we would need to do that right now. And so maybe they'll back Tuchel and they'll work to that. That could be a little bit of what's going on with the center back stuff right now. But it's got to be frustrating, I'm sure, to have to implement guys into your system when,
Yeah, but like this, I hate it, but I like it because it reminds me of the level of these players. Like I look at Barkley today, bro. Some of his decision making, I'm just like, bro, are you brain dead? Like he had a play where he had an opportunity to pass it to Havertz like in the beginning of the game or something like that. The guy holds onto the ball. I'm just like, yo, what are you doing? And bro, Z is just not playing up to speed. But like, someone tell me what Alonso does.
Yeah, he was terrible today. I know Sadiq. I don't want to beat up on him too bad, but he was shocking today. And then someone put out some stats about like, oh, that's because they literally peppered him the entire game for a reason. When Cho, it's bad when Cho is the other wing back and they're targeting you. It's like, it's a tough look. He was not great today,
bro. And I don't know. I think if Jorginho's not on the pitch, do we still trust Mount to take the penalties?
Nah, man.
No,
I'm saying we
absolutely,
don't want him
absolutely.
on. We don't want him
Yo,
on.
every
Yeah,
time he
absolutely,
does that
absolutely
huff, that puff, that you see that puff that he does, I'm like, all right, this dude is missing this joint.
Technique is all wrong. He side foots the
Yeah.
penalty. Like for
He
me,
can't
I
be
agree.
so
I
predictable,
side foot
right?
as well. I side foot as well. I can't even
but
lie.
it's not a
You
good technique.
can't have a
If
slow build up to a pen like that. It just makes you too predictable.
no,
Like
if you're gonna side foot it, you gotta make the keeper move like Jorginho or Hazard. You side foot
Yep.
is not the way to go for penalties. You power
Nope.
it or you make the keeper move from the line.
100%.
I can't lie. I'll go for accuracy rather than power.
It never works, bro. Power and accuracy both work together.
That's why
Yeah,
Kepa would
because you
save
see,
every one of
you
your
seen
penalties.
that dude that blasted it over the bar. He has to get some accuracy on that joint.
Bro, it was gonna
Bro.
happen. That penalty was coming. I'm telling you.
Yo, I knew he was gonna miss, bro. Like I
Bro,
just looked at. I felt bad for him though.
I
Why?
feel like if you don't move
I don't
move
know.
the
He just looked
keeper, right,
sad, bro. He looked
you don't-
sorry.
bro, if you don't do a shimmy or anything to like put the keeper off and you side foot it, he's gonna save it. If you look at all the best
Yeah,
penalties,
there's a higher chance
Lampard.
because it's not
Bro,
power
Lampard.
behind it.
Lampard, Harry Kane, these guys they just smack the ball. But if you're gonna do what Kessie, Balotelli, or like Hazard used to do, these guys they make the keeper move.
Or
And
Callum.
you just don't move and then, bro, he's whack on penalties, man. Put Reece James or something on there, man.
Yeah.
Barkley on penalties, man.
Shit, to be honest with you, I know I just bunned him because his game was terrible, but Alonso's penalty was probably the best one. He just smacked it upper 90. It just, it was a really nice penalty. But yeah, anytime you're going to try to be soft with a side foot and just try to place it, the keepers are mostly going to get to that. It's just I agree with 100% because you have to smack the ball or move the keeper. But
Bro, I was gonna say there's a myth going around that people think that we don't have the players to play in back four. What kind of BS is this? We've got more than enough talent to play back four. People might complain about Jorginho playing DM. Look how what we done in the Euros in a possession-based team. This guy Frank Lampard, he confused everyone's minds when he came to the club. He made people think that players are not these players. Do you know what I'm saying? Inside the system, but it's not really the players that are the problem. It was his system that brought out the frailty.
He had no tactics.
So that's what I'm saying.
What do Italy play? A 4-3-3?
4-3-3. Jorginho's register.
But look at the midfielders he has around him, though.
Yeah, no, but Barella, fam.
Bro, we've
Verratti.
got Kante and Kovacic.
But you're looking for possession based, and
And
those
then-
guys, Verratti
That
and
guys,
like Locatelli, and it works. Like you feel me? I'm not saying I think we can do it, Kazilla. I feel like if you play like a Ruben or a next to a Jorginho, where we have I think the problem is when we lose the ball, we're way too exposed on that four.
Let me let Josh go quickly. Josh, thanks for coming on, man.
Big up, guys.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, big up. I'll talk to you guys later.
Take care. Sorry, carry
I
on.
didn't mean to kick him out.
Oh no, wait, Alex.
Why are you
review.
bullying people, Alex?
Yo, one thing about Alex, let me tell you
Arm to your arm, Alex.
Let me tell you something. Listen, you lot.
I threw
See
my
that thing?
elbow at the boxing.
You see that above him? The fan. Yeah? Does that remind you of Angry Rantman?
Who?
Angry Rantman.
He's saying you're an angry rant man.
Do you know who Angry Rantman is?
No.
The Chelsea fan.
Oh, bro, look him
No.
up. He's funny.
Oh, after stream, check him out.
Yeah.
He always records with the fan above his head and goes.
He kind of look like Sadiq, but with glasses.
That is racist. That's actually racist. Wallahi,
Yeah,
you
call me 50 Cent. You call me 50 Cent, bro. You call me 50 Cent, bro.
You know in the
You
comments,
call me
is that
50
racist?
Cent.
Is that
You call me 50 Cent. You
Is that
call me
racist?
50 Cent, bro.
You
You
lot let
call
me
me
know in the
50
comments down
Cent.
below right now. Is that racist? I need to know right
You
now.
call me 50 Cent, bro.
No,
Yo,
bro.
comments. They call me.
Yo.
You called me 50 Cent.
Bro,
You
even
called me
Alex's
50
child
Cent.
is laughing, bro. No, listen, you lot taking the piss right now. That is racist, fam.
You call me 50 Cent, bro. What? Good.
Oh
Many
my
men.
days.
Had to
I'm
get
hurt,
my
man.
lick back.
Alex, what are you saying?
Oh, I was waiting for my kids to get out of the room. We're going to the playground, so. I think like the people that did not want Chelsea to win, like they thought it is horrible that we played today, should not be on the Twitter, should not be celebrating, should not be commenting about the game. Get in the bin and sit where you all belong because you didn't want Chelsea to play the game in the first place. You know what I'm talking about? People that saying that this game is not important, like this cup is not important, should not be able to celebrate the win today. What?
That's right.
Any names?
I don't want to be racist. They know who they are. They know who they are.
But like, to be honest, did we expect for us to put a stellar performance in with all these changes?
I
Was it
don't know.
realistic?
First of all, we dropped half of our team, and another half not even in the right places to play. Like Chilwell played on the left wing, right wing back at the end of the game when he came in.
Jester can't get on a stream, but he makes sure to get his Cho slander in.
I'm not involved. Listen, I already expected this shit. Now I'm not going to respond to people. I've been arguing with one of my good friends that doesn't like Cho for some reason on Twitter. I was arguing with him the entire game. Like I didn't even watch the game properly because of him. Like it pissed me off. But yeah,
it wasn't good. It wasn't good from Cho, to be honest. If we're going Nicky Picky, it wasn't good.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
bro,
the game
thing is, though, he was moved 3 times.
He was what?
He was moved 3 times around the pitch. Like, what do you expect? I don't understand. And the players around him weren't even good. Like Ziyech, Barkley.
Ziyech was horrible today.
Oh my god! Like some simple passes that I would just expect him to lay, he's overhit it.
Bro,
like,
not only Ziyech, don't let this guy Havertz fool you as well, bro. He's not that guy. He was
Havertz was bad,
but he was actually playing all right though. Like he actually was going.
Okay.
Oh, I said all right.
Man.
I said all right. That's
that
okay.
Guy,
for me, Havertz was the man of the match. Actually,
huh?
No way.
For me, Havertz was the man of the match.
Did you see his first touch?
You gotta be kidding me.
I think Chalaba was, but Havertz
was.
No.
For me, wow, no.
I think Saul gave a good effort today.
Who? Saul? Well,
yeah.
Saul tried. He deserved.
He was better than expected.
No, I still think I expected more from him. Actually,
no. Saul at the start was bad.
After that performance that he had.
No, after that one, yeah, he looks like a world class. After the first game he played at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's true.
But man, for me, Havertz, I don't know how you're watching, but Havertz for me was the man of the match.
It was his best game. It was his best game.
I mean, no. Well, you see, here's the thing, Sadiq. You defending Cho for like saying like this, and this, and what kind of players around him. Barkley was donkey.
Agreed.
Barkley was
bro,
donkey
he's
today.
so frustrating, bro.
Agreed.
Like,
but Barkley and Ziyech were donkeys, and that's who Kai Havertz supposed to play with.
Yeah.
I actually feel like him and Cho had some good link-up play too.
Him and Cho actually had a really good link.
I tagged you in one of the posts with Cho in it.
Bro,
that's what I'm gonna say.
He was horrible against Norwich, but he played with Mount and Cho.
That is the point as well.
But Kazilla, he was better than this. He was better than this game, bro. He actually
was better in this game.
Kind of holding up, kind of driving that. That
guy.
guy.
But yeah. I'm trying to hold these players in the same light as a lot of people hold Cho. So if Cho has
I was actually gonna come and say, did y'all see the what's his name? Havertz, like I think he's gonna challenge Romeo for that starting number 9. But I guess
maybe because Lukaku hasn't really done anything either.
Am I bugging? Wow. I feel like when Cho had some bright spots when he like sold that defender and like it actually looked like we can do something with him up top. But it's like it's hard to like go play from that right wing back and then get moved to that left wing back and still have like the same energy. You know what I mean?
Bro, every time.
Why is it hard to have the same energy? I'm confused. Like what's so hard? You're playing on the right, you're playing on the left. Chu did it. Chu played on the right wing back.
Chu was not good.
Did he look lost?
Yes, he looked very lost. He was terrible.
No, in the first half he was alright. No, in the first half he was good.
Chu didn't play first half.
Second half.
No, I'm saying Cho. I'm saying Cho.
No,
first half
Cho when he came on right back, he wasn't good, bro.
I thought Cho was good at the right wing back, and when he switched, he was decent. He wasn't bad. Cho had okay game in all 3 positions. The horribles are
he lost a step of pace though. Like
Yeah,
after that
He
injury.
was never fast. I never understood where people get it from that he can.
Nah, he had it
the
before
pace.
that.
With the ball,
Before his
with the
injury,
ball.
he was explosive with the ball. Like he can like beat the player on the ball.
I don't
The
know.
video's mad laggy.
And I mean, I don't want to nitpick on the players. Like it's like we won. It was the game that you can see that everybody is out of position. Everybody we played the completely different squad.
Yeah.
Basically thinking of the two games that we about to have, which is what's the name? Newcastle and are we playing on Wednesday or Tuesday Championship League game?
I think it's Wednesday.
But this is my problem though, bro. I understand 100% what you're trying to say, but this is my hunch. How many times are we going to get lucky in games? Because we don't play good football. And
why we have a lot? When we were lucky in games? In this game,
Mamo, this game, Brentford, both times we played Aston Villa. Lucky, bro. If you look at the chances, we never created any chances. Lukaku, he's making water into wine into water, whatever the saying is.
Yo, Alex.
One chance, he scores.
Water into wine.
5:45 Tuesday. Early game. Malmo.
I honestly think those injuries, Tuchel purposely left them off. Like some of them could have played through those. Like Conte, he was saying if it wasn't if it was in Norwich, basically what he was saying, Conte would have been playing that game. But Newcastle, I feel like I don't know what I have bad memories at Newcastle.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not looking forward to it.
Bro, my point is, we have enough players to play a four at the back, so why not give it a try?
Because there's no point changing something when it's giving you results, no matter how bad it is.
So are we willing to suffer in games and get the occasional one goal?
I mean, when you look back at the end of the season, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, remember that game? This, remember that game? That." Everyone's gonna remember we won the league.
it's Cazilla's preference. It's
It's your preference.
No, I don't think it is a preference though, bro. Because I don't feel like this type of performances week in week out is sustainable.
Yeah, but if you get
you are right.
Over the line, we still get over the line.
But I don't think we play this. You think we play this every weekend, or is too much for your liking?
I've seen a lot of it this season, bro, and I've told you the games where I've seen it in.
Now I guess like a lot of the games, like the scoreline did flatter us. I believe that. I don't know. Like I definitely get where you're coming from because we're like I'm expecting us to like dominate these games. I didn't expect this game though because it wasn't realistic with all them changes. Yeah. But I could see if we have our starting lineup at full strength and like I take it into context, bro. I don't think we're gonna see full flow until after the next international break.
I think Chelsea's fan base is so like thinking that we are I don't know, Chelsea 2005, 2016. Like expectation of beating. No, let me finish. I think everybody's not. I'm not talking about you. You exactly. I mean, you and some people think that we should be beating those kind of teams. Convinced, like how you said it. Like I don't know. Those are Premier League teams. This is not like a. This is why I watch Premier League. Because I don't want us to be in the same comfortable level as La Liga, or even worse, Bundesliga. Those are like you see what I'm saying. Like those leagues. This is why they are so bad, because they don't have that kind of competition. So the minute you're saying that we are should be winning convincingly, you overhype your own team. I don't think it's still a Premier League team. Southampton, really good team. Like, what did you expect? Did you expect 7-0 like we beat Norwich?
Nah, definitely not in a cup. But this is I'm not saying...
even in the league, even our starting 11 versus Southampton starting 11, you think we should win? Like we should, but it won't be as easy as people making out of it.
Yeah, I get you. We're not supposed to be steamrolling these teams. Like that would be like the Uber Eats league, but like. At least we're playing, like, say we take a 2-1 loss, right? At least we're playing up to standards how we should be playing. Like
I
he's
think
trying.
if
I
that
feel like
happened, though, I think if that happened, you'd be like, oh no, I don't care about performance. I want results now.
I mean, but it's like if Chelsea's playing up to standard, it's rare that we're gonna lose those games a lot. You know what I mean?
But
If
listen. You remember Mourinho, yeah, first stint, yeah.
yeah.
At home, he didn't lose 85, 84 games.
We
whatever
didn't
it
lose
was.
for 4 years and
4 years,
Stamford
yeah.
Bridge.
Do you
In the
think
league.
we played perfect football? And do you think people cared
No.
at that time?
No,
Nah, defense was mean, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
But there's been a culture shift at Chelsea, though, bro. That
No,
all
but
happened. when we
Sorry
signed
was the
Sarri.
only one that changed it. There was
Yeah,
no
but
one,
why do
no
you
other
think we
manager.
did sign Sarri, though, bro?
exactly.
Because he
Winning
wanted to
over
keep that whole
everything.
thing. Roman wanted to play attacking football, possession-based attacking football, where we create a lot of chances and monopolize the ball. That's what he
Yeah.
wanted. And my point is, I feel like we have the players to do that, and I feel like we can afford and give Tuchel time to do that because he's got credit in the bank.
When is the draw?
I don't know. Yeah, I hear that, but watching Chelsea all these years, bro, it's just I just know
You
results
expect this.
matter at the end, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used. I've come down to just accepting results. I think when you go older as well, like the age, I'm just like I don't even care as much anymore. I just want to win.
Bro,
I'll go to a game, see us win. That's it, bro.
Bro,
I
you
just
know
find
what
it
it is as well?
positive.
The thing is, with Tuchel, he was playing good football last season. A lot of our players, they were comfortable in possession. We were creating chances.
Yeah,
Obviously,
because we didn't have
put them.
Lukaku.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
even because you really think we played that good? I think we kept possession a lot.
We
Yeah,
kept
but that's-
possession.
No, but if you if you play football right and you keep possession, the likelihood of you creating chances when you're in possession is a lot higher. It just makes sense because you have the ball.
Yeah, but we
Now
didn't
don't
create
have
a
the ball,
lot
that's the
though.
problem.
We didn't really necessarily create it. Like we kept it like in our own half and stuff like that most of the time.
No. We are definitely creating like 19 chances per game.
Now
We just
I'm
never
talking
capitalized on it.
He's talking about like when he first came in.
He's talking about Mason Mount on his prime level making chances because he had second most chances or something last year.
No, but those stats. are
Let's
skewed
just
towards
ignore that
corners and
comment.
free kicks.
Nobody's blaming Lukaku, you mud.
Who you talking about?
There is people in chat saying that I'm blaming Lukaku for like, oh my god, people so imbeciles. It's not even funny.
But
I
that's
got
the
a
thing,
short
I feel like-
fuse.
I feel like as I said, even in this team, right? We still have the potential to play good football. It's just that when certain players are out of the team, as I said, there's no Christensen, no Thiago Silva, no Jorginho. It's a lot harder for us to do that. So I feel like
Yeah.
even when we're in the transfer market, and we need to bring in players, we need to bring players of that mode. I'm not saying the same ability, but maybe a centre back who can play in the middle can cover for these guys who's good on the foot or on the ball and can start playing balls from the back. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having
now-
someone there who disrupts our ball progression from that area because we have to funnel the ball out wide because you can't.
But we're gonna have to find like very good CB in standards wise, like a
No,
Thiago
no.
side.
No,
Silva
it doesn't
type.
have to be. It doesn't have to be very good. Like it doesn't have to be. As I said, it doesn't have to be of the ability. It's just that you need to have that attribute. You know what I'm saying? it's
I
for
feel
me,
like the reading of the game too has to be up there in that.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, but that will come with time. You get?
Oh, yo, quick question to Alex. You know, we were having that defender discussion about why we should sign players in defense.
Mhm.
Do you still feel Marlon Sarr is good enough to be a squad depth player for Chelsea?
Again, repeat the question, please.
Do you think Marlon Sarr is still good enough to be a squad depth player for Chelsea?
For me, yeah,
Even today, you think he done well?
he done okay.
Did you guys think he? I didn't think he played.
I don't think
that
he played
bad.
well
A
today.
lot of people.
I don't
A lot
think he played bad at all. I think he actually played good.
He made a few
Don't you
mistakes.
think?
Do you know who's in front of him, right?
Freaking along. Who?
Oh yeah,
Here's your
definitely
answer.
Lonzo, definitely.
Bro, he's so poor. Like
Just
he's
quickly,
so
I
bad.
forgot Alfred.
Let me. There's people on here that I need to answer. I'm not blaming Lukaku for ruin our we used to play with 3 creative players up front last season. Lukaku came and he's a center forward. Now we lost one of those creative players. So the problem is not Lukaku. The problem is we don't know how to play with Lukaku. Nobody's blaming Lukaku. Muppets.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that, bro. Even the stats back up. I feel like as good as a footballer that Lukaku is, we need to tailor him to the system. And obviously, when we played with like Mount, Havertz, and Timo up front, it was crazy. Like it was bad
I
to
could.
play against. Like these, we
Yeah,
had
but
three
Kazilla,
press
you're
monsters, like literally pressing these guys, and then Lukaku's very stagnant compared to this.
I can see why Werner scores against Southampton though. They play a high line.
Kazilla, your
Lukaku.
most hated manager, Conte, tells you how to play with Lukaku, bro. And we're playing
I'm
him
not trying
wrong.
to hear that guy because I can go
No,
on
but
for
we're
about
playing
3
him wrong,
hours,
bro. We're playing him
Huh?
wrong. We're playing Lukaku wrong, and he'll
But you
tell
have
you
to-
Okay.
why.
Kazilla, you don't like Conte.
I don't like him. He's
It's underrated,
listen,
fam.
the less said, the better. Innit? But
So
what-
you think we, Sadiq, you think we should play Lukaku like in Inter, right?
So someone that understands his game as a second striker. And we thought Havertz could be that guy, but so far he hasn't really.
No. Okay. So you said you want us to play like you want us to use Lukaku like we play like Inter used it, right?
If you want him at his best, yes.
Yeah. So you think we should go back and instead of be a possession team, we should be counter-attacking team?
Yes. We've always
Okay.
been like that. We've always
Okay.
been like that.
Okay.
And
I have a
stick-
question. What did you guys think about that goal that they scored? Do you think Kepa should have done better?
100%.
He got
100%.
nutmegged.
That was a shocking
Poor guy.
save, bro. That was a shocking save.
All right,
bro.
I thought because I got people telling me that it wasn't Kepa's like fault for that one.
For why the chance
It is.
happened.
It went between his legs. How is that not his
No,
fault?
but it's like
the
I'm
way it
just like,
happened.
am I going crazy? He should like that shot was not hard for him to be fumbling that.
Yeah.
First of all, keeper should never make that happen.
Yeah.
Like what?
But
I
Your
think
hand
what- I
should be
think- I
the
think what they're
strongest
saying-
thing, bro.
What they're saying is it shouldn't have come to that situation.
They're saying the play
Blame him.
before. They're
Yes.
trying to
Yes.
go at Sar because Sar
Yes.
cleared it and it bounced back into that danger
Yeah.
zone.
Yes, that's
So
why.
they were trying to say like Sar is at fault, but it's just like
It's
come
Kepa
on,
tax,
dog.
bro.
Like
Kepa tax.
this is
Well,
why
we
I'm
know-
like,
we know
all
about
right,
Kepa, bro.
that's what I'm saying. These games bring me back down to earth. I'm thinking Kepa is confidence back, but then it's just like, okay, Kepa's here. Like Barkley's here. Like, you know
Look.
what I mean? Alonso's here. Like, all right.
People already putting Kepa needs to go. Kepa needs to go.
Bro,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
God.
bit harsh. It's a bit
No,
harsh.
no, no. We
Come
know,
on,
bro,
look,
we know.
look. Just look at the back four line today. Look at the back four line. What's his name? Sar, Chalobah, and Reece James. Who's the captain? Who's the leader in the back so he can tell our defenders what to do? There's
Reece
nobody.
James.
Exactly. The oldest member of that team is Reece James. Do you see what I'm
And
saying?
he's not really that vocal either. So
He's
Everyone's
shy
saying
person
he should be
ever.
captain. Everyone's saying he should be
but
captain.
we've seen this though. We've seen Kepa get packed from 30 yards out when Thiago Silva.
Yeah. I'm not
Kepa-
taking the blame after Kepa. It's definitely Kepa's fault for conceding a goal because, first of all, even if he didn't go between his legs, he still got beaten by a near post.
Bro, we
Yeah.
know the pattern for Kepa. Kepa shouldn't be here. If we're being completely honest, you will know this.
I think
Who are you gonna
I
get?
think-
Who you gonna get as number 2 that agreed to stay on the bench?
We signed
Kepa's
someone.
eating, bro.
We
That
signed someone.
salary he's eating, bro.
Bettinelli.
Listen, I think the reason why I'm not like going at Sar for too much because it's like that's his like second game, bro. Like you feel me? And I like, of course, he's not.
But
to
he's
the
doing the basics
standard.
wrong, bro. He's doing the basics wrong.
Who?
Maybe I'm just
Kepa?
gonna excuse him.
So
Maybe I just excuse
Oh,
him because
I
I don't
don't
expect
understand-
him to. I don't expect him to be like you know what I mean.
Alfred,
Yeah,
Alfred, are you still alive? I forgot you were here, bro. Like,
Yes. still
AFCON
alive.
might be
So-
cancelled. Zuzu.
tell me about Saul, Alfred. Let's say Alfred. Alfred, go like Johnny and talk for 10 minutes. We give you the spotlight right now.
I don't know if I can go quite that long, but no. Look, with the goal, right? For me, yes, Kepa was our last hope of defense. So he should have done better. He did get nutmegged, unfortunately, and got the goal. But for me, right, if Sarr does his job as a defender, then Kepa is never in that situation, you know, or wasn't in
Yeah.
that situation that time. So I don't really blame Kepa. That attack started primarily for me because of Sar's shit attempt at a clearance.
Clearance, yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. But it's like, look how many times we do that when not many times, but we do make mistakes on Mendy's in goal. And that stuff is not happening.
Bro, Kepa made like five, 6 saves.
That's what I give him that. He made up for it though. He did make up for it.
And
He
he
did, I
and
agree.
he saved penalties.
Yeah,
Did he save the penalty?
Most penalties saved.
He actually saved pretty good shots on goal too. People forget about that.
That end, bro,
Last
when
ditches
it's
at
like
the game, come on.
every corner they can, like, that's why I don't really blame him too much. I would be more heated, but yeah,
Let's have it right.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked.
Let's have it right though.
People
Ronaldo
need to
bring
lay
back
off.
Billy Broomer.
People need to lay off Sar. He's a young kid that still learning the game. Like
yeah, I agree.
people seriously, people didn't even like saying like, this game does not important, and now we're the loudest out of all, saying what needs to be done, who's bad, who's good.
120k a week, bro. You have to have a bit of expectation of him, though.
Who 128k a week?
So
Sar is on 128k a week.
120. Or 100 or 120. Let me correct that. 100 or 120.
But who's our lowest?
So
who's our
that's
lowest
Joe.
salary?
Lowest is Chalobah, 25.
And he's playing. He's doing
18
doing work,
months
but he's a
left.
young kid,
We're trying to sign him up a new contract now. Otherwise, he's gone.
bro.
If
I'm
we're-
very impressed with Chalobah though.
If we're
like-
talking about the wage structure, there's one man who nearly killed that, and that's Frank Lampard. If we're being 100%,
Yeah, that's
this
yeah.
guy nearly killed our wage structure, and he's still suffering right now because of the
Yep.
he signed.
Rudy got 140k. Take it or leave it. Has been told, fam. 140k only.
You see that? And the thing is, right?
That's a lie.
If we had a different manager,
It's
to
not
Lampard-
athletic.
Sadiq. If we had a different manager to Lampard, I'm pretty
Why
sure that
Athletic
season-
is has the roots to Chelsea or something?
it's
Yeah.
the most reliable.
They're right
Most
most of the
reliable.
time.
One
They're
thing,
right most of the time.
I
if
never
we had a
heard of
different
them.
manager instead of Lampard, Rudiger would have signed another contract by that time. I can guarantee it. But a lot of these
Yeah.
players, Lampard, his tactics made them look a bit fugazi, so they got washed out of the squad. So
And let it run down their contracts to
No,
where we're
no one
doing
wants to talk
scary
about it. They wanna talk
negotiations
about-
now.
they want to talk about how Lampard's our legend, but he nearly killed this club, mate.
Yeah, Kepa
Lampard,
I
the
didn't-
manager,
I didn't
is
want
different
him in
from
the first
Lampard, the
place.
player.
Didn't want Lampard in the
we
first
need
place. I knew that
We
would
need to
happen.
separate that. Lampard, the player, and Lampard, the manager.
No,
Like, a lot of
man.
us-
Even if Lampard got us relegated, I'll still support him.
Of course.
I'm saying we need to
Proper-
separate.
You will be the only one.
I need.
No,
need to
I'm talking
separate.
I'm talking about stadium fans. That's what they said. Even if Lampard
Yeah,
gets
right.
us relegated. No, that's what they said. Lampard gets us relegated. Remember Kuzilla? When they were saying that.
Yeah.
Rory
Yeah.
wanted Roman gone, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what kind of
Roman gone,
foolishness is that?
and Lampard gets us relegated. We still support the Chelsea forever.
And
He's a
these are the
proper
guys that go
Chelsea.
to the stadium. I expect them to know where we came from with Roman and how he saved our club. And then you watch us. You want us to compete back and for like 6th, 7th place. Barely
Just
making
watch.
it to the
Just
top
look
four.
at the legend Oli Sunshine at Man United. Look at that legend
He's been back.
and
though.
what that legend, what this legend is actually doing. For,
Sir Alex is saving him.
Ferguson is saving him right now. It's peak.
I don't even know what that all why Ferguson is doing there.
Yeah. I don't
Why?
know. I have no idea.
That's
You know
like
what I'm
his-
saying? Like
his-
he's a ghost. Like he's a ghost on top of them. Like
Man,
I'm gone, but I'm not gone.
I really
Alfred.
think behind the scenes he was doing some coaching. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Nah.
Like, he was
Nah,
telling
I
he's
think
not,
he
he's
definitely has a pull, but not a coaching pull.
not like all coaching all the time, but he's like trying to tell him what to do and stuff like that.
He might will have suggestion for them but anyway.
Bro,
it's just-
Pogba said he will stay if Oli goes, fam.
he didn't say
That's
that.
why I feel like he got that on purpose.
No, he
did
didn't. Show me the tweet.
Show you the tweet.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Damn
Okay.
straight, bro. I'll
Huh?
do the same thing.
No, it's legit, bro. 100% legit.
It's not legit.
It
I'm
is.
hearing
It's
that Conte
Raiola.
wants to
It's his manager said it.
Maybe.
I kind of believe it because he's been benching Pogba too. Like
Yeah,
when
he got
games he
he
needed
got on
not to be
purpose.
benched.
I'm not Pogba's big fan, so he bench him. He's not bench him.
And then Pogba was like, something got to change, so he's the first one that got to go in.
So Fabrizio's Twitch said it today, 2 p.m. Pogba wants to stay at Manchester United, but not with Ole as manager. He's waiting to see what happens with him.
Yo, we are back though, like where teams want us to fail so much. That's how I know we're back, because I was in the group chat. We were drawing, and they were laughing at us. Like, what the hell?
Who?
I'm in this group chat, like Man U fans and them, cause you know when misery loves company. So
Oh, cool.
they were just.
I didn't see Johnny tweet today. What did he say today? Did he say anything?
He said he get off. He went like security finally got to him. Mason Mount security finally got to him. We found him in the bushes.
Bro, no. Yo. On a serious level, Father messaged me at 2 p.m. and he said there was bare security for Mason Mount.
Yeah.
They probably watch, like they have to do their job, so they watch streams.
Johnny
and,
wants to
stuff
leave
like
some
that.
of his minerals on him.
So they're like, "Oh my God, it's that Johnny guy."
I mean, like, come on! Did anybody see Johnny on the Chelsea fan TV?
Yeah. Let's have a
What kind of clothes is he wearing?
That black long trench coat.
Like a long trench coat with a dark hat. He always keeps his head down. Old man with a beard, with
Let's
a
have
gray
it right.
beard.
Big up Johnny, man.
And he's creeping around the kids.
Big up Johnny for real. It's a character. I wonder what he's gonna say about that, because I know that pen.
I want to bring him on today, but he's at the game. I think he watched that Minerals performance.
Oh, you haters!
He was pretty bad actually when he came off the bench.
Yeah, he can't use. I expect like Mount to come on, being the way we hype him up to like change the game and stuff like that. But
when he got rolled off the ball and just like we won, almost conceded because of it. There was a moment before the end of the game, he just got rolled. The guy was from the back. He passed it. He tried to roll him, but it didn't work out.
And we almost got it. Jorginho was on the bench, no?
Yeah.
We were going to penalties. I feel like we won it in the end, but I feel like Jorginho should have been on, no? For the penalties.
Why? The kids played for 90 minutes.
No.
How much is the mood kill?
But the kids play, but we're not having Chalaba take a pen until the last ones.
You know what it is, yeah. As I said before, right? If we want to stick with this formation, we need to get suitable replacements for the players that we need to manage their game time, like Jorginho, Thiago Silva, Christensen, and whatnot. We need to get players of that mode. So we need a proper scouting team that can do that. And I'm not really confident in our board to get these suitable replacements in.
Bro, we're paying for those bad transfer windows we had and some bad deals. We're
paying for the bad transfers.
The drink waters, the Baba Ramens,
people don't understand the reason why. And I think, like, for example, even Rudiger's contract. Rudiger is the good system player. But with Chelsea's history, how we fire managers every year and a half, that's why Chelsea is not so happy to give long-term contracts after 30. Like, what if something goes wrong and Tuchel gets fired? And we're going to get stuck with Rudiger on 250, 300K a week.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need to be a sustainable club, man. We're not.
Exactly. Like people complaining that we are not spending, we can't. We're not Manchester City. Do you know how much Abramovich is actually poorer than Manchester City owners? We're not even at like top 3 reaches. Or Arsenal owner is actually has more money than Abramovich.
Even Leicester, I think.
Even Leicester, exactly.
And now Newcastle.
Get Malaga out of my club. He will be yours when you're gonna buy it. Until then, be quiet.
Yo,
but bro,
like, smoke, man.
Sadiq as well, yeah. On the bigger point as well, like I feel like, especially with Christensen and Rudiger, if we don't find a way to give these guys new contracts, like I feel like for me, I already told you in the summer, I'm already teetering on the board. Like, I'm not really the biggest fan of
Yeah,
Mourinho.
but bro, how can we do? We've got Kepa 150k.
I know that
You have to
structure was
rectify it.
broken in the when it
What can we
happened.
do? What
You
can we
have
do
to
right now?
rectify it, bro. Marina has to do something. She
Yeah.
has to. And now she's gonna offer Delic 280k. Are you fried, bro?
No, he ain't gonna get 280k.
No, but bro,
regardless.
it's cheap. The thing is, it's cheaper to give Rudiger and Christensen new contracts instead of replacing them. That's the whole thing. But they don't want to do that. They want to do some next way and all of this. But for me, I've never been a big fan of this board. So I feel like a lot of people need to realize what board we have, and it's all fine and dandy giving Marina PR and whatnot, saying, "Oh, Marina this, Marina that. She's the magical woman. She gives everyone. She gets the players that we want." But they need to be called out on some of this, man, because it's long, bro.
Some of those deals was before Marina came. Some of those bad deals
Milano,
before.
yeah, 2017 contest time. But I'm talking about Marina, like who she's got in.
But the
Talking
thing is,
about
Marina,
well-being on that
she
match.
gets she doesn't do the player scouting. She gets the
Dude,
contracts, and it's
money.
like you expecting her to have football knowledge, and this is
Oh
not
my
gonna happen.
god!
Yeah, no, I know there's two problems. As I'm saying, we need a proper director of football, and we need an executive who can give players the right money. Giving Hudson Odoi 120k, what sense does that make?
All right,
Exactly, that's Lampard.
You know who was actually ahead of his time? Manalu. You see, like Salah right now and De Bruyne right now. I mean, we brought Lukaku back. He was responsible for like scouting them guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about what's his
Milano.
name? Emiliano, yeah. Well, he made some horrible signings too.
He was responsible for getting on Conte in as well. For 40 million.
So. Nah, but he was also responsible for getting drink water, Bakayoko, all of these guys.
Yeah,
that was him. That was him.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Drink water, yeah. Balanced out.
Man, that window. What's his name? What's his?
Did we expect them to be this bad though? Like, Bakayoko was kind of. I think what was it? We went for Bakayoko instead of Fabinho. That was like stupid.
No. Bakayoko was good when he was. I personally wanted him from Monaco.
I did as well.
But it was clear to see Fabinho
was personally wanted him. And he started actually really well at Chelsea.
Against Tottenham. Yeah, he was injured as well against Tottenham.
Yeah,
he done really well. He did.
He's done. Yeah, he was really. He played with Conte like really well, and then he got injured, and then he never returned after that.
But the thing is, like, do we take some blame too because we don't really allow these players anytime?
Well, because it's a Chelsea.
But the way back
that's why if like for example with Sarr, I see Muppets on the chat. Get him out of my club. Get him out of that. I literally like a guy is like I don't know 18 years old, 19 years old.
Who?
Sarr.
No, who commented it?
I don't know the people on the chat like.
I feel like we need to give managers more time.
Exactly.
Managers are more. I'm not gonna. To be honest,
but players get them out, bro.
No,
it's easier to fire one person versus 11.
No, but who can really realistically down tools in this team? Maybe Rudiger, maybe Kovacic.
From what we heard, is Alonso, Kovacic, Rudiger.
I don't get how you're saying get Sarr out of the club, but then you see, you see Alonso drop stinkers after stinkers after stinkers.
The worst thing I saw, it was the argument last week when people start saying that after press conference when they said Pulisic is still injured, and people will nuts on the Twitter saying that we want him out, we want him that. The guy actually not playing and brings more money than anybody on that bench in the club. Let's that sink in. The guy is the third highest jersey sales in the world. He's the only one behind Messi and Ronaldo. 1 year he actually overtook Ronaldo, and it was him and Messi. And like we want him out. People think that Abramovich has money all the time just to pour it.
Bro, I would understand
nonsense.
if they want Pulisic out if he's a bad player, but he's He's clearly one of our best attackers. It doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
here's the guy. That's the guy that wants everybody out of a club. If you get Alonso out, Sar out, who you gonna play with? Undershot Melo. Proper wonker. If you want to see it, proper wonker. Get him out of my club. Get him out of our club. Yeah, you're gonna play instead of them on the field. We're definitely gonna need to buy people.
Nah, but
Question
Alonso-
is Alonso running out of contract? I know.
No, but
I don't know.
what
I
the
don't think-
situation is with Alonso, man. You have to play Rudiger or a good left centre back in to make up for his deficiencies. But Alonso going forward, I feel like he's good going forward.
Yeah, people saying like getting rid of bench players not deep. Ask that Liverpool fans how strongly they think they can go deep in the season with that bench. If you don't have bench, how you gonna go into December, January? Seriously.
Yo, was it so bad that we had to play Chile on the right?
No, I literally think we have like it's like a 2 games, tough games coming up. Like Newcastle, I think is gonna be probably because we're going to Newcastle and Juventus. I think that's the reason. Like
No.
we didn't want any unnecessary injuries. Does that make sense? Like that's
Bro,
the only
That's
thing.
why I think that injury. I think those players could have played, but he didn't risk them. Like look at Christensen, his freaking teeth. Like
bro,
what?
Surely, yeah, we had the whole preseason, right? We had the whole preseason. You can't
Oh,
tell me
my
that Tuchel only
Soft shit
experimented
like that
with
just gets me
with one
tight.
formation. Only one formation, bro. Surely Tuchel would have known that. So the back three, everyone knows it's notorious and getting found out. Surely you would have experimented in preseason. with the back three.
He did speak about considering changing them, man. Like last week or the week before
'Cause-
Yeah.
'cause even if
When
we
was
do
this?
defensively more solid, right?
in the press
sorry.
conference.
Bro, even if we do look at defensively more sus, we'll create more chances. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool create a lot of chances, but they're not really the best defensively. But the thing is, they even do look good defensively as well because they have. So
But they
much-
also have players in their prime though up front.
We've got Lukaku up front.
But look who's around him, bro. It's not the same.
If I speak, I will be.
Look about, but then look at our midfield, Javi. Our midfield's in their prime.
But are
Now-
they look at
now
the
kids
standard
just
of our
start trolling
midfield
me.
though? Like Kovacic is a great player, yes, and he's doing bits, but was he ever like a De Bruyne type level player?
He's showing
No.
now this season. He's one of the best players, mate.
Yeah, I mean he has good form, but he does have
What,
inconsistencies in
Kovacic?
him. I feel
Kovacic
like
is one of the best.
yeah,
So
but I feel
Kovacic-
like he does have some bad performances too, though.
Who, Kovacic?
Yeah,
He
Bro,
was
He's good on
overrun.
form, but he's nowhere near what you man are trying to compare to. Still,
No,
Sar-
yeah,
Sar
that's
was-
my point. De
Javi,
Bruyne,
the
he's
thing
not
is-
De Bruyne's
No, but
level.
you're saying no. I hear you, but you don't need a De Bruyne or a Bruno. You don't need a massive output guy to have good. These massive output guys.
I'm talking about
they-
standards, though.
No, it's I hear what you're saying about the standards, but these guys, they're massive output guys, right? They experiment a lot, and these guys are some of the guys that basically they hide the system in a sense. So every deficiency in the system, these guys will just create, and then people will just forget about how ineffective the system. You look at Man United. Everyone wants to talk about Bruno's numbers, yeah, but then look how crap the system is. But he because how like his output is and what his numbers get, he muscle over the system. People think he's a good player. But my point is, you don't need an output guy to have a good system. You can create chances. Look at Italy.
Yeah, I'm not even
Tell me,
saying
tell
that,
me
though.
what do you mean by output player? Tell me what do you mean? By
So like players that experiment a lot. So like Bruno, when he gets the ball, he's gonna cross it in the box or get into dangerous areas. But most of the time, I call it output because it's high risk, high reward. 95% of the time, it's not gonna work. 5% of the time, it will work.
I'm not even talking
So
about.
we
hold
need
on.
that, though.
So what
We
do you
need that.
suggest? So what do you suggest? We shouldn't play those?
No,
Or we should.
No, my point is that we don't need a player like that in order to have an efficient.
But we
system.
do. We
I
do
don't feel
need
like
that,
we do, bro.
Bro, I'm
we
not even
struggle-
talking
we struggle in
about
the final
Sadiq.
third.
I'm not even talking about even output. Look at the consistency of De Bruyne's performances, bro. Like,
Well,
he's always influential in the game. Oh, like always. Bro.
not this season.
Always.
Not this season.
I mean, yeah, bar this season he struggled with.
I know
injuries,
he's
and
one of
that,
my
but-
favorite actual defense
But like,
midfielders. He's actually really, really good for me. Like I really
but
like
this-
him.
Look at Liverpool, bro. We acting like this Liverpool team became this overnight. Like it took Klopp 3-4 years to build his team as well. Like we're like, even though like, yeah, like look at Mount and them, like they're still young players and we're expecting them to produce like these Salah numbers and like
That's
Havertz is
bro.
still young.
That's you, fam. Mount. That's you, bro.
Hold on a second.
It's Chelsea.
How
It's
long?
Chelsea, bro. It's Chelsea.
How long did Fabinho, Salah, and Mane play together?
3-4
Like-
seasons.
3-4 season.
Exactly. How long did our system play together?
Like a season and a
Not
half.
even a full year.
That's what
So
I'm trying
come
to
on.
say. That's my point. Like we can't really be comparing to Liverpool because first you got these guys that are playing together and they're at their prime
Exactly.
years. Like
Exactly.
you even look. That's what Man City is living off of right now. They're living off of kind of like an experienced side that knows how to get it done. That's played together. You have like Mahrez and then Grealish is not a young guy
Manchester
either.
City has the best bench in the world. Like if one of the players drops the form, the other one's picked up. Just when you thought Bernardo Silva was shit last season,
hard.
he's hot this season, and guess who's shit this season? Mahrez. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
but
Mars.
I'm saying shit. It's exaggerating. He's not shit,
Form.
but yeah, form. You see, like when somebody's deep, they have somebody to do.
Step up.
All of a sudden, Gundogan was last season the best player. Where was Gundogan before that? You see what I'm saying? They have a really good, the whole bench. They've been over
And
there
they
for
also have
years.
the best coach.
No, not for me. Anyway, and another thing.
One of.
And they have an aging squad. Don't forget that. They have a really aging squad. So their form is they're gonna have to replace a lot of players at one time.
Yeah, but then we look
Plus,
at
it's gonna
success they had,
happen.
though.
Guess why Pep said that he's gonna stay only one more year? Because all those players, just look at the ages. Who's gonna stay there by that time? Because Pep said not this year, that the next year is his last season at Manchester City.
Yeah.
And hop on.
He's leaving
don't-
because he knows he needs to rebuild the whole squad. So does what's his name, Jurgen.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a very, very young squad. They will
Exactly.
get better together, definitely, for sure.
See people saying sell Havertz, sell Werner, sell everybody.
They're exaggerating, fam. They're exaggerating. But listen, I do have to wrap it up, guys, man. It is only a cup game, but it was a very good conversation towards the end. I did enjoy that one. Hopefully, we can have very many more of these ones. I want to thank Alfred for coming on. I know we kind of not let you speak a lot. Maybe
Nah, all good, man. Always a pleasure.
but thanks for coming on. Kazilla, as always, man. Family for making it on a stream.
Yeah, man. Next time, hopefully.
Yeah, Javi.
Yeah, big up respect. Let's
be
leave it
on-
at that.
Be on
Big up
time next
respect.
time.
Big up respect. Let's leave
Be
it
on
at that.
time.
bro.
Be on time next time, and don't be
You
ready.
can't just leave
All
it
right.
at that, bro.
Mr. Alex.
See you,
it's
my
good to
man.
See you're a fan. Please check out Angry Randman after this. Angry Randman on YouTube. You understand the fan above your head.
Message me the name because I'm bad with spelling.
Okay, cool. I'll send it to you. But yeah, guys, until then, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification. We try to do streams every day, every other day. And we'll see you guys very soon. Peace. And big up CSC Florida for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Peace.